Okay, this is Robert. I want to just talk about what we're doing here. This is a structure, and this board is a piece of heavy particle board wood. And why I chose this was, well, number one, because it happened to be in the shop, and number two, because this piece of board weighs about 10 pounds. Now, this here is a piece of industrial cardboard tubing, and it's roughly 3 inches in diameter, and through that we have a PVC pipe. So what we did was we glued the pipe to the board on the bottom, and then we took these little spacers and glued them to the inside of the cardboard pipe so that it would be stable. So if I try to push on it, it doesn't hardly move much. So theoretically, when we've got the cake on there, it'll be nice and stable. Alright, so this is the first part of the video, and we'll come back as we go along. This is going to be a disco ball cake. Thanks. Okay. Let me just talk about this for a second. This here is a 14-inch styrofoam half ball. And what we did was we drove the stake through it, which is actually the PVC pipe, to create this hole. So we're going to cover this guy in fondant. It's going to go through the pole, if you will. And then this section here is where the cake's going to sit. So we cover that in fondant first, then put the cake on top. Hopefully it'll look like a circle. That's what we're shooting for. Okay, so we'll get back to you. Alright, so we got the bottom half with the styrofoam on there. It's covered in fondant. And this is actually the real cake. It's upside down. We're going to put it on there, and we're going to try to fix the sides so that it looks more circular. Alright, so we'll come back in a second again. Okay, so the cake is actually on there. As you can see, it's not a perfect circle, but we're trying. It's kind of close, right? What do you think? I like it. Alright guys, we'll come back to it. But we did get the round shape a little better. I hope you agree. I think it looks better. So, what do you think, guys? My first real spear. Yeah, I know, it's a disco ball, but you know, spear sounds a lot more impressive than big ball.
Spear.
Fear.
Spear, not spear. Spear's like a sword.
How do you pronounce that?
Spear.
My first big ball.
Spear.
I hope you guys like it. So we're gonna put some fondant on there, and then put the little mirrors on the big ball.
The spear.
Sphere.
There you go, not a spear.
Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we got fondant on the actual cake now. We kind of have a skirt on the bottom of it, as you can see, which we're taking off. And again, we know it's not perfect, but I guess what we're finding is that making a circle is really not easy. Our first one. Alright.
Gotta turn the cake.
Alright. You know, that'll actually pass for a circle.
Oh, spear.
Spear.
Ooh, spear.
Big ball.
Big ball.
I'm going to show you some progress. Basically, this is our disco ball. We made some tiles made out of fondant, and we've begun sticking them on there. Let me just say, this is really slow going. So if any of you guys attempted to make a disco ball, like, keep in mind it's going to take like all day. Hey guys, alright, just wanted to give you progress on this disco cake. This has taken forever. putting all these little squares on there, which we're going to paint tomorrow. We're going to stop now, but I just wanted to kind of give you the idea of how this is looking. As you can see, the little squares that are supposed to represent the mirrors are not perfect, and I tell you what, they're not going to be perfect. There's no way. Anyway, hope you guys like it. We'll get back to you. Bye.
Okay, we are here at the hotel, Doubletree Hotel. Going to set up the disco ball cake. Robert built this little contraption to kind of make sure it didn't whittle.
Hey man, it survived.
It survived. Lots of stickers.
It survived!
Disco ducks for the disco ball. So it survived. We tried to give it a little prism looking thing. And this is the contraption that has the little lights. Except Robert's big head's in the way, so you can't see it. So we're going to put in the lights and turn them on. That way they will be on. They last about 6 to 8 hours.
I gotta get the tape.
The party starts at 8, so it should be good. Because right now it's what? It's 6 o'clock.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right back.